Hey guys, it's me and Glam Goat. Hey, I moved my light to a different spot, so hopefully this works a little better. I'm having a little bit of trouble looking into the light. I can't really see the screen too well, but you might be able to, I don't know, we'll see. When I play this back, I'll see how it looks, and hopefully it will be an improvement. I'm just using a phone. I don't have all the big fancy equipment, so you can only do what you can do. Oh well. So, Glammy, what are we doing today? Kat Von D. We are playing with that Kat Von D palette some more. Lipstick today, I have the Ofra Unzipped from Ipsy. I think at the end of this month I may toss that. I have so many of similar lippies, similar colors that are newer products, and this one it's probably, if it's not 2 years old, it's pretty close. And I have used it a lot, so I think it's probably about ready to, go to that big trash bin in the sky. But meanwhile, today, using the Fetish by Kat Von D, once again. Really enjoyed the look that I got for my Christmas look. I like this, and on the back of it actually has, I thought it was just black until I caught a glimpse of it, the reflection in the light, and it actually has all of the shades on there. Not that I can read it, but I don't know, I think that's pretty neat. I don't know how well you can see this, but it's kind of almost a leathery feel to the raised letters with bullwhip coming off of the bottom of one of the letters. Really kind of now the names of these shadows are kind of, shall we say, sensual, but I don't know, to me the whole bullwhip and leather motif and the black and red reminds me of cowboys and cattle, and I get a different vibe than I'm sure was intended, but hey, I'm old, what do you want? Yeah, I'm getting that Rowdy Yates kind of vibe off of it, so. Alright, but today I want to go with a look that's not quite so far out, I really think that there are some nice shades in here that you can do an everyday, more quiet kind of a look with. I just have to find it. So let's look together. I think I'm going to start out with this, which don't even ask me because I don't know. Maybe you can see the name, but this right here, I'm going to start by putting on my entire lid. I guess, transition shade or just shade to lay down. I did put some banana powder under my eye. Not that I've been having any fallout with this. I don't know, I just kind of felt like my eye needed a little bit of brightness under the eye. So, I don't know, we'll see. I don't know. And, when I'm done, that blends in so nicely, and this particular one, which is another thing that I got from Ipsy, who is this? I don't even know. It just says, I don't know if y'all can recognize that. But it's not drying, which is really nice because, you know, I already have kind of dry skin. You know, I think that having the light like this, I can actually put on my makeup so that you can see. You know, I can apply in a manner that you can see it a little, observe a little bit better. I hope. Okay. Alright, so I think that for myself is really matches my own skin tone pretty well. And it just, I don't know, sometimes I just need something in between my skin and the actual shades. Like I said, not that I'm putting on anything crazy today, but sometimes it's just you know, if they're going to stain or you know, I don't know, it just makes it easier. Just makes it easier. That's all. That's all. It just makes it easier. And it does kind of give you a base to like blend on a little bit. So, you know, there's that. Okay, something, we're going to go in the crease. And since we used this for, you know, our base, basically, I'm going to come over here and we'll see how much different this is. I'm going to go in the crease with this color. So we'll see, you know, how, gosh, if I can lay this down where I can actually see it. And I'm going to be using my little, the dome from Luxie that we got in our, BoxyCharm last month. I'm really enjoying these brushes, and I have a feeling when I do my BoxyCharm review for last month, I mean, I knew I was going to like these brushes because they're Luxie, so what's not to enjoy, you know? But there are things about last month's box that I expected to really like a lot that I ended up liking, but not, you know, it wasn't like the star of the box that I thought it was going to be. And then there are things that I ended up, you know, I thought I would enjoy, but I didn't realize just how much. And then there was actually a couple of things that I did not anticipate enjoying at all that I ended up really liking. So yeah, the review for last month's BoxyCharm is going to be really, and that's why I come back and I do, like, when I get things, I like to use them and then come back and do a review after I've used things for 14 to 30 days. You know, except eyeshadow. You know, I like to use the entire palette now. I've kind of gotten into this thing where, like, if you're gonna buy a palette, let's use every shade in it before you put it down. And so at least you know, one of the things that I was doing was I, you know, use my palette a little bit, use the colors that I really liked, and then put it down and pick up a different palette. And there's actually pigments in there that have not ever been touched, and they're just in there, you know. So no, I'm not doing that anymore. If I'm going to pay good money for a palette, I'm going to go out and I'm going to find out what every single shade can do. And one of the things that I have accomplished by doing this, which was not my intention, but just kind of really beneficial, is by kind of going outside of the box and using some of the shades that I would not have ordinarily used. This is pretty cool. I'm kind of liking this. I'm finding out that there are shades that I actually like that I didn't think I would. You know, I didn't like them in the pan, but when I started utilizing them, I'm like, whoa, okay, that's pretty neat, you know. It might not have been my favorite, but it's not the, you know, ooh, that I thought it was. So, yeah. Okay, now, staying with the idea of this is not going to be a crazy look, or a, you know, we're going for the more everyday. All right, so we used these two. I'm thinking the next thing I want to do is I'm going to use this, which is a kind of a mustard with a little bit of orange in it, but just a touch, maybe like a Heinz 57 kind of a thing. Okay, I need a different brush for that. I want to go with my angle brush that came in that foursome of the Luxie. And we're going to go, where am I going to go with this? Well, let's go on the outside corner and see exactly what we're going to get here. Can you see when I'm doing this? Like, really? That's interesting. So, yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to come actually into the lid a little bit more than I might generally. Like, a lot of times I just do that outside corner, but I'm going to come pretty far in. Like, almost to the inside corner, because I am kind of, can you all see that? I'm kind of liking that. Put that on the other side as well. Okay, this is where I do that, you know, cross over the arms, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this so that you can see it or not. And, you know, sometimes I look into the monitor and it looks like, you know, you can see it just fine. But then when I play it back, it like plays back at a different angle somehow. I don't know, maybe it's a phone thing. And all you can see is the back of my hand. And I'm like, well, that didn't work very well. Wow, these are really nice. Okay, so that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8 shades so far out of, I don't even know how many. Okay, now I'm going to just knock some of the extra off on a towel that I have sitting here. Use the same brush and use, this is where I like to use like the tip of the angle part. And I'm just going to kind of do some blending here. I'll tell you, I think really, unless you're doing like the whole cut crease thing, which basically kind of scares me a little bit, blending is your biggest friend when it comes to eyeshadow. You know, doing a lot of, and it took me, and I'm not saying days, I'm months. It took me a long time of trying and experimenting and taping things onto YouTube that I could go back and watch myself, and you guys could watch and make comments on, and I go back now and look at it and go, whoa, what was I thinking? You know, but I'm not embarrassed of any of it because I'm sorry, it's a journey, you know. It was just a step, you know, another step in my journey. And as far as I'm concerned, you know, unless you've got like a makeup artist that's living with you that can teach you everything they know, you know, you have to go through certain steps in order to get to the final destination. And seriously, a lot of the steps are, I mean, that's the whole point of the journey. I mean, yeah, when you get to the final destination, that's true. That's a fun part too. But the journey itself is, okay, is there a, am I doing this? The journey is also like I don't know how to describe it, but the journey should be fun too. Yes, it's work and it's mistakes and but it shouldn't be embarrassing or humiliating. It should just be another step of, you know, learning and fun in your journey. Okay, I'm going to turn this around now and use the flat edge to do a little bit more. And I'm going to kind of blend it. I don't know. I have the hooded lids, so it's really difficult sometimes to get things to show the way I want them to. But right now, I'm thinking this is a pretty nice, kind of a mild, mellow sort of a look. So now to put my shimmer stamp on, because yes, I've got to do something. I need put that over there. I need the small angle brush. And I want something with some shimmer, but not too dark, but not too bright either. So let me see. I don't know. There's that one. There's that one. That one looks a little lighter. I don't really want the silver. Don't really want to go with dark, really, because I want more of a everyday kind of a look that's just got a little bit of, What about this one? There's this one and this one. I think that one's kind of a purple, to tell you the truth. But it's, I don't know. Alright, I'm going to go dark because it's either dark or silver or color. So, and this isn't real dark, and I'm just going to use a little bit of it. I'm going to go with this kind of a bronze shimmer that is, let me see. Can I turn my hand a little bit more? It's right here above the yellow color. It's kind of a dark bronze, I guess. A brown bronze? Brown bronze? I don't know, but let's give it a shot. Get a little bit on there because, you know, so far these have been pretty well pigmented. And I'm going to go in the inside corner. Let me see if I can do it. Can you see? Or is my hand in the way? I'm just going to go in this inside corner with this. Just a little. Okay, I need to raise this up because I can't see, so I'm just going to have to. You see where I'm going with it, but I've got to actually see to do it, so I really need to get in there. And I'm just going to go in a little bit because I don't want to get too carried away. Okay, what shade was that? Oh yeah, that bronzy one. Okay, and the side. Just a little bit because I don't want to get too carried away. Alright. And wiping off that brush. wiping, just getting a little excess off of it, but still using the same brush basically, because the colors that are on it are the same colors that I'm going to blend, so, you know. Okay, and now I just want to kind of blend that out into the lid a little bit, because I don't mind blending out the shimmer, because I don't care if there's a little bit of shimmer out there, but you know, this will sort of like thin out the shimmer so that it's not so strong in one area, but even if it's way out there, it's going to be so thin that it's not really going to, like, if anyone even does see it, they're going to be like, wow, huh, what was that I just saw? You know, it's not going to be real decisive shimmer, because we're just going to, it's just a tiny little bit. And we're blending with a lot of matte. So, yeah. Wow. Okay, so that, pulling that out and blending, that ended up not being as dark as I had anticipated. Let me grab another mirror that doesn't, because in this one, it looks like a big mirror, but it magnifies so much that really all I can see is the eye, and I'd like to see the entire effect here. Wow, that's, you know, I mean, you really could blend it out a little bit more if you wanted to. That's not really me, so I'm not going to do that, but that's pretty. All right, I'm going to blend out my banana powder and put on some mascara, and I will be right back. Hey, okay, is this thing working or not? Woo, it's hard to tell sometimes, let me tell you. You know, this getting blind thing, being old, totally over it. So, I think that this is a pretty nice look. It's, you know, a more laid back, normal, is this what they call neutral kind of a look? You know, still, like, you can tell I have on makeup, but it's not, you know, it's a very light cosmetic effect, and done with, you know, Kat Von D. Basically, I think if you just take the lighter colored shades and use a little more of those, cover a little more area with that, and then if you want to add a little dark or a little shimmer for texture or, you know, depth, and then blend so that it gets, you know, it blends in with the lighter shades, I think that really, I don't know, let me see. What do you think of the light? You think the light is in a better spot? I mean, I'm having a harder time seeing because I'm practically looking directly into the light. I don't know. I'll see when I play this back, but I don't know. So far, the goat likes it. So we've used, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think 9 of these shades so far, and seriously, I have no complaints about any of them. I think that there's still a nice purple look in here, and of course there's a lot of smoky that I'm going to try once, but you know, a lot of, like, the really dark stuff, I'm just not going to use very much because I'm more into the more vibrant, colorful stuff. But you know, I might use like a little bit at the corner and smoke out once just for the heck of it. Seriously though, even if, how many of those really dark shades are in here? There's what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, I see maybe 4 or 5 shades in here that I will probably not use more than once or twice. But for the rest of the shades, and for $30, and I like the mirror. I love this mirror. I like the whole setup. I think I've got plenty of makeup in there that I will use. Plus, even after it's gone, I will keep this forever just because I like it. I think that is a very, very attractive. And like I said, it makes me think of, you know, Westerns and cowboys and Clint Eastwood and John Wayne and all those things that I'm pretty sure that Kat Von D did not have in mind. And if you can read the names of the shadows, I think they're a little more personal than, you know, thus the whole name Fetish. But that's okay, you know. It means what it means to whoever owns it. And at this point, I'm really enjoying it. I think that is a nice look that's not wild, and it's a nice everyday look. So, hey, if you're already a subscriber, wow, you know, I'm so glad that you've joined me and continue to join me on this journey, and I hope you're having as much fun as I am. If you're not already a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Listen to the goat, the glam goat. Yeah, I know it's plastic goat. What do you want? Anyways, subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that notifications. Make some comments. Even if you just put, you know, an emoji, whatever. It helps my ratings. I would really like to influence and be influenced by more people. So, you know, the higher my ratings are, the more people are exposed to my videos. You know, have some fun. I hope you're enjoying the season. And if you're somewhere where it's cold, please, you know, stay warm and stay safe. Be careful on the ice. And until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing every single day. Waking up, dancing, waking up, dancing. Bye-bye.